Barcelona. Voice, and there's a real... He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Robertson. Shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Kvaratskhelia can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously...
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia gets a foot in here. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been cut short. He's gone for goal! That carried quite a threat. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga running with the ball. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. Up out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Played back in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And smartly reclaimed. Goes for a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Shot at goal! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Dani Olmo. Decent progress down the left. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Dani Olmo. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Donnarumma getting this one clear. And they're back on the ball again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Valverde. Crosses it in here. There's the header! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're underway again. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi crosses it in. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's found a way through. A lot of... And he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Szoboszlai. Oh, this is a very good run. He's found some space. Dealt with nicely by the defence, and that's gone loose. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks about the shot. Messi! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are having a ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, he's been flattened there. Really well taken goal. There is a man right... Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, super ball! Mbappe! He's scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Camavinga takes a look up. Camavinga, cross to the back post. Alexander-Arnold. It'll be a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Drive. And a chance! No, it's wide.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
Robertson gets a good foot in there. And here's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Farage. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, oh no, this does not look good. Decent chance! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded.
He's having a shot! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Szoboszlai played with finesse, and he's made sure that's not getting through. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Cross goes in there. Mbappe! No, he can't turn it in. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. He's having a go! And he's missed it. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. No way through there. Looking for the run. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. And he thumps it clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Foden coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Valverde stood up well to him there. And he's cut it out. Great chance! He's put it wide. Kimmich. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Barcelona are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Messi. Kvaratskhelia. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Crossing right in! And it's hit the woodwork and out! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona finding themselves a real chance! He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
And the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what has happened here? Lofted in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, what a mistake! Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are...
Kvaratskhelia! They want to be quick to recover this. Takes aim and has another go! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
Shoots! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is not... Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And that takes him up to 30.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
And he shoots! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for the run, and this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception. Defending of the desperate variety. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Kane. So much. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's had a shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he was quick to react. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And this is... There's the shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Kane! And that's past the post. Donnarumma gets it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Haaland. That's a good foot in there. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely aimed pass. And he's being shifted off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. And Messi! Foden gets it clear. Just eases him off the ball. Thinks one through. They're back in possession and ready to... Great chance! In he goes again! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nice header! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He might be in here, and he's in on goal. Chooses to go back. Simons! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Oh no, what has happened here? Aimed beyond the defence. Ødegaard. Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive...
There's the header! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Decent chance! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems that...